Alrighty, guys. So today is the beginning of the month. Welcome. It is our Work It Wednesday call. I am gonna tell you guys I'm not gonna do recognition today. Just because we're gonna have a guest speaker. We're sitting across. Yeah, you gonna talk? No, we're sitting right across from each other. FYI. And y'all know that she's bomb at sales. I told y'all that last month she literally sold about $7,000 plus of Scentsy. She's going to tell you guys how she did that. And we're gonna kind of tell you a little bit about what we're doing right now personally. So for the most part, all I want to say in the way of promotions is you guys killed it. Last month, 2 directors, several star consultants, 1 superstar consultant. I mean, you certified leads. You guys were on and popping, just to say the least. Level Up Challenge participants, make sure that you're responding to your challenges, because I am gonna call y'all out if y'all ain't. And that's about it in the way of recognition. What I will say that I'm super excited about, and this is for anybody that did not enroll in the Level Up Challenge, is it's the first week, and we have been pressing about how important it is to get your $500 by the 7th, and we've been pushing to try to get. I told everybody that's the goal, period. And I'm seeing more and more people in there that are saying that they're going to reach that goal by the 7th. They're going to reach that goal by the 7th because they have a plan and they're writing it down and they're finding more than one option to go out and get $500 in sales the first week. Doesn't mean that they're doing everything perfectly, right? We don't know if one thing is gonna pan out or not, but being prepared. And Carrie is the one who's always taught me this, that you got it. What is it that you say, Carrie, about perfection? You say, no, being prepared. Success equals being prepared, like literally, because if you're not prepared, you're gonna be behind. So that is all I have in the way of announcements and in the way of recognition. So what we will talk about, what we're doing personally right now. So I'm going to kind of show you what Carrie and myself are doing. So Carrie and I ordered, and I can share this with you after we get off the call, but Carrie and I ordered felt samples. And I ordered small ones. Carrie ordered, oh, you have one of yours right here. I ordered these small. I didn't even know they were this small, but it'll work out. And Carrie ordered these. So definitely have different options to order from. I mean, size-wise. Even baggies. Carrie's got these baggies right here, and I got these. These are just a little shorter, little fatter. So we are starting off with the new releases. So if any of you guys heard me talk about, we are about to go hardcore with Facebook parties, right? And what we're making is we're creating packets ahead of time so that when these people that attend our Facebook parties, they're gonna have a certain time frame to fill out not an order form, but a sample order form. So they're gonna fill that out, answer all the questions. I will share the sample order form that we created in Google Docs or Jotform. You can do whichever. I will share it here. But what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do 10 of the new releases. And what we did was, so I'll show you these right here that I've already done. I think we're doing like 14 or 20 packets of these. So they're just gonna have the 10 new releases. And literally, this is a crinkle cutter. Carrie even has the scissors over there and has she even had a butter knife, you said, right? Yep. So literally you're just gonna cut slivers. I think with 14 we used 2 cubes. So 14 got us
28. We got 28 slices because we're
okay.
14 for you.
Okay. Oh yeah, duh. Because we got 28 slices because 14 for me and 14 for her. Out of 2 cubes of the bar, we cut up. I did mine with the crinkle cutter, and just as thin as possible because this is the mindset behind it. We ain't even gonna warm them. Like literally, when we ship these, y'all know how hot it is right now. They're gonna melt in the bag. So we put that little bitty piece. I mean, and it's small, literally. And we put the small felt sample in there, and we're literally creating the 10 new releases, right? And we're just kind of bagging them up in separate bags so that when we go in and we're gonna snip the picture that's on the workstation catalog with these are Bring Back My Bars because we're also doing these right now, but we're gonna snip the new releases for the picture that has the 10 new releases, and then we're going to put it in there with probably a join, something for join info, something for hosting info, and a few more Scentsy Club, and maybe a few more samples. This is what we're doing. We're getting that out to them before we go live in there for the Facebook party, because I want you guys just to think, if I invited you to a Facebook party and you came to the Facebook party, right? But you didn't have anything. Right now, my Facebook party that I did Friday for my girls at $600, not discounting that it can't work, but I am excited to see what's going to happen when they have samples in front of them, because people that we know that are doing this are hitting $1,000 parties because people have these in front of them to be able to choose. Would you buy more or make a purchase if you had samples to smell in front of you? I know the way I am, and if I smelt it, I'd probably automatically buy a 6-pack and a warmer and more, because I know myself. If I fall in love with the scent, you guys know, put the scent in their nose and they're gonna want it. So that is what we're doing in the realm of the 10 new releases, okay? I just got my Bring Back My Bar sampler kit, and so Carrie hadn't gotten hers yet, so she's like, well, I'm gonna go over there and make some samples with you. I was like, well, come on with it so we can cut time in half. So we have all of our 25 bars, and we're gonna do the same thing, slivers with little felt, and we're gonna put them in the little baggies, and we're gonna make all 25. We're gonna make 10 of those parties. And let me tell y'all what we just did. Preparation. What we just did, I told Carrie, okay, we haven't cut these up yet. We're about to go live. Like, Carrie has a lot of customers that already know what Bring Back My Bars they want. I didn't. I've done a horrible job at promoting Bring Back My Bar like the past 4 times, so that's my bad. But today's a new day, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna go live, and I'm gonna have a smell session with my 25 Bring Back My Bars. And Carrie said, okay, you go live. Carrie was gonna go live, and I did on my personal page, and I literally did a smell session with 25. And Carrie had this already printed up, so I told them the description of, you can go back and look if you're my friend on Facebook, the description of the bar. I smelled it, and at the very end, what I told them that, of course, beach is my favorite scent, and if there's a scent that you absolutely can't live without, guess what? Put your plug in about Scentsy Club. And I told them, go get you a Scentsy Club. You go to my website, at the very bottom, you click Scentsy Club, and they will forever make your bar if it's in your Scentsy Club, if you cannot live without one of these. And for me, I said I couldn't live without Beach, Jumping Jelly Bean, and Cherry Vanilla. So those are going added to my Scentsy Club. And so we talked about that. We said, if you want a 6-pack, we got you. Buy 5, get 1 free. We can take your order all day. But more importantly, what we want you guys to know is that we need 10 takers, because we are creating right now 10 of these parties. They will have all 25 cents. They will be ready to mail out tomorrow, and we will create you your own link, and you can share with your family, your friends, your customer. I mean, if you have customers, that's not for them, but family, friends, mama, dad, son, cousin, brother, whoever you want. And if you get to a qualifying party, you start getting free and half price product. We can drop this in the mail tomorrow. Reach out to me. Let me know if you want to have a bring back my bar smell session mailed to you. That's what we're doing. That's what's gonna create our parties. No, I don't have that one. So that is what we're doing in that realm. Does anybody have any questions about that? No, I was like, that don't look like this. We're about to cut the wrong thing. Anybody have any questions? Y'all, I'm starving. My head is hurting. Sorry. I'm hungry.
There's comments in the chat.
Oh, why don't I see the chat?
Oh, sorry I'm late, but I had to order those dang element warmers, little garden aloe. Oh, they came available? Mm-hmm. Dang, I need to order one tonight.
It's available.
It's available. Where's my phone? Mm-hmm. It's not in the chair.
Anybody else have any questions? Y'all can, y'all have to unmute yourselves, FYI. Sorry, I muted all y'all. If you do. Woo, wait, hold up. Oh. Y'all will be like, where's her phone? Where's her phone? Look.
It's on the chair.
The road, okay? Man, I gotta take a picture of this. 27 people. Yes! Y'all killing me, bro. Y'all killing me.
What's up, guys? I just got my order in right now. So I'm about to go.
You just got your bring back my bar order?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
I'm about to make my samples. And I don't know, I remember I went live, but I got these little bags. Let me show you. These little bags from Target. They were like $3.
Where? Let me see. I'm like, I can't see.
Hold on.
Let me
spotlight her.
This here, these.
Oh, they're cute. Here comes the sun.
Nice. And then this one, it says random stuff. And then I got this one just has like little watermelons.
Yeah.
And then I have this one that says less Monday, more summer. So I think I got 5. Yeah, so that's my goal is to get 5 basket parties out.
Yeah.
Have them. So, and I went to order the damn aloe vera plant warmer. I'm like, it's not gonna slip by me again.
I know. I need to order another one.
A lady just asked for one.
Oh yeah, a lady just asked her for one.
Like
literally before we went live. Okay, let me take a picture of y'all real quick because there's 27 people on here. Marissa ready. Okay. Let's see. Does anybody have any questions for what's up, Mel? OMG.
Let me unmute myself.
What up, Mel? Carry away. Hey, Mel.
What's up, Mel? Where's that baby at? Let's see that baby.
That ain't no
right.
right?
Let's see where he at. Look at him.
Oh, yeah.
He's so cute.
He is.
He's saying hi. Look at him.
Okay. So that is what we're doing right now. As far as getting bring back my bars out, guys, this is why we talked about last month to get your bring back my bar sampler, because this is the type of stuff that you can do with it. Now maybe bring back my bar you don't have, right? That's fine. Still promote bring back my bar. Every single order that you have, make sure that you can go to the workstation. Carrie literally printed these out from the workstation. You can make them 4 to a sheet, put them inside your orders when you're packaging, talk about them, post about them. If you order some now with an order, you have free and half price, order you some, get them, smell them, make a video showing that, promote bring back my bar. And I'm going to tell you guys, if you are not utilizing Scentsy Club, you're doing yourself a disservice, because I want you to think, I'm going to tell you guys, I think I probably have about 6 or 7 people right now that are in Scentsy Club that I personally have. What I will tell you, my goal is to have 50. That's a lot. Yeah. But my goal eventually is to have 50. Just imagine how much PRV you're going to start the month with if you even have 10. I mean, think about that. But you have to keep on telling these people that, because they're not going to know. And again, you guys know that I preach all day. I never say spend your personal family money on Scentsy, but you need to get out there and work your business so you have money to fuel back into your business. And if you if you sign up for the Scentsy Club, like, I want you to be honest with me. Those of you that know how to work the Scentsy Club, because I'm not saying that you have to like 100% be enrolled. Yes, if you're making money, there's no excuse for you not to be enrolled in the Scentsy Club, because you cannot sell what you do not use. And if you do not have that subscription and you don't know the ins and outs of how it works and the perks that we get, how are you going to share that with your customers? You're not. Because that's what I did since Scentsy Club opened until 3 months ago, when I got the whiff box in my Scentsy Club. So make sure that you're promoting that. And I think that's about it I had about the Facebook parties and Bring Back My Bar. So if you don't have Bring Back My Bar, that's what I was going to say. If you have 5 of the new releases, guys, go print the new release picture, go live.
And just share the scents that you do have. If you
Exactly.
print all the 10, but if you only have 5, put those 5 on there and mail it out.
You unmute.
I know, but they can't hear me when I'm talking to you.
Oh, I don't know. Can y'all hear Carrie when she's talking to y'all right there? Somebody tell me yes or no.
But if I unmute, it's gonna.
Yeah. Okay. They can.
That's right.
Okay. Let me go, Carrie. You go. And then, well, basically, Carrie's gonna tell you what I was saying, but also on top of that, she's gonna tell you how she sold damn near $7,000. Where are you at? I can't find you.
Okay, guys. We gotta mute.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. You didn't mute. No, you didn't. You're on there twice for some reason. Just turn your volume down. Yeah, that's why I had to mute my computer. Mute your computer. There. We're gonna get this. So what I was saying is that when you print the sheet, and literally, let me have that Bring Back Your Bar. When you go to your website is where I went, and I clicked on the catalog that's at the very bottom of the page, and you could print out. This is the Bring Back Your Bar, but you can literally print out the new release. You know, you open up the catalog and you just save the page as an image, and then you could do the new releases or whatever. And let's just say there's 10, so let's pretend this is it. But you've only got 5 scents. Still stick those on there, because it's sort of like when you look in an Avon book or something. They give you scratch and sniff. They don't give you all the scents. But if you give them the list, plus you give them some to smell, then they're more likely to order. And this becomes important, because what Jessica was saying is pre-setting. So you know we're preparing. So when you're doing your parties, and when the people that are in your Facebook Live or in your Zoom Live, whatever you're doing, and they literally have a product sheet, and they have samples in front of them, and they have information about the Scentsy Club and joining and the fragrant flowers or whatever you put in there and highlight, they're more likely to buy those things. But like Jessica said, you can have successful Facebook parties. We all have, without doing all of that, but we're trying to level up, right? We're trying to level up. So the way that I was able to level up last month, because, you know, all the events were canceled, and you know, it was just crazy, right? So we didn't get to do our event. So I had all these warmers and all these bars. And so what I did is I did flash sales. I did a deal or no deal. And a deal or no deal is something you have to do on your flash sales, deal or no deal, all that stuff you have to do on your private page, because we're not trying to go to Facebook jail, and we're not trying to go to Scentsy jail, really Scentsy jail. So, so you want to make sure you do that on your private page. And all I did is I would say that I have, you know, a 6-pack of bars. Let's just pretend this is 6. I had a 6-pack of bars, and I started off with some fall and winter stuff I needed to get rid of. I had room sprays, and I would just post a picture of it. And I would say, these are Scentsy wax bars, the 3-pack. Retail is $17. Then I would say deal or no deal. Someone would write in the comments deal, and then I would private message them, and I would tell them what my sale price was. And you choose what your sale price is. Like on some of those far bars, they sweat and they get icky. So I sold them for $4 each. I wanted to get rid of them. On my warmers, I did the 20% off, which would be $10 pretty much on the bigger warmers. And but you do your budget. Maybe like my one friend, she did it and she just gave 2 bars. Instead of taking a discount off the $50 warmer, she gave them 2 bars. So it was like the same thing, right? Because bars are a little more easier. But the point is that if they say deal, you private message them or text them the deal price. I say the deal price is blah, and they'll either say deal or no deal. If they say deal, I go back to the page and I say, ladies and gentlemen, we have a deal. This item is no longer available. If we don't, then I'll say, ladies and gentlemen, this item is still open. So I did flash sales. I did bingos. I did, what did I just say? Deal or no deal. And I also did a continuous open house where people could just stop by and, of course, certain hours, and they could shop from my table. So I set up all my warmers on a table. I arranged my room sprays and bars in groups, and I just sold and sold and sold and sold. I, in the system, had $4,200, but I did, Jessica said $7,000, $6,900 and something dollars. So it was like almost, yeah. 7,000. And I made a conscious decision. I did pocket the difference between the $4,200 and the $7,000, but that was a choice because we have no events and things right now. So I don't need a ton of stock because I'm not going out there and doing anything because everything's been shut down. So I'm telling you this and sharing this with you, and hopefully you'll realize that I did a variety of things. If something's not working, or like with my deal or no deal, I did $300 on 2 different days. It was mainly my flash sale and my open house where I got the most. But that was $600 that I didn't even have to think about, because whenever somebody hears deal or special price or something like that, they are interested, right? Because when you see sale, you think, great. A lot of Target items are not on sale. You'll notice they say featured item. But just because it's in the sales paper, we think it's on sale and we buy it. And then you go shopping around and you realize you could have got it $10 cheaper somewhere else. So people just hear the word special or sale and they're there. The other thing that helps out with this is knowing what you're going for. And that, again, goes with the preparation. So this month, I know Jessica's, doing in her level up training and such, that, you need 5 to 8 parties if you're trying to hit 2,000. For some of you, you may have never hit $2,000 in sales or more. My goal is to do $3,000 or more. And I'm trying to grow myself by the end of the year to do the $4,000 and $5,000 that you see a lot of people do. But how does that happen? It happens because you take 2,000 and you divide it by 4, always, never 5. I don't care if there are 5 weeks in a month, you always divide it by 4. That's $500 a week. And what your week looks like is up to you. Is it Monday through Sunday, or is it Monday through Saturday, or is it Monday through Friday, whatever it is. And you divide it by the number of days and you figure out what it takes to get it. And when Sunday, so you start on Monday and you go through Sunday night. Before you go to bed on Sunday, you should have your $500 or more in the system. And when you start disciplining yourself to show up and do whatever it takes to get there, you'll understand and appreciate how important it is to do your parties. Because when you do parties, it gives you the best opportunity to be in front of as many people as possible. And we need to make connections. If you're not making at least 5 to 10 connections a day, every conversation you have about Scentsy should result in you extending the opportunity for them to join or to host or to purchase. The purchase should be the last thing. So I know some of you guys are having conversations, but we get so hung up on the sales. Take it from me, somebody who can sell and sells very well. You don't want to neglect your recruiting. Because if you're not recruiting, then you're going to hit a wall and things are going to become stale. But the way you recruit is simply by having parties. Don't get caught up in the 10-bar specials, get caught up in the one-off sales. You want to be partying. If you're just so paranoid about being on video, then go get your makeup done at Dillard's before you start, or wherever they do makeup at, and get yourself dolled up. But you know what, guys, look at me. If I took this hat off, you'd be like, oh my goodness, I got braids, plaits, like slave plantation plaits in my hair right now, okay? For real. Because I washed my hair and that's what happened. So, but nobody knows. If I didn't tell you guys that, you would just say, she look cute with a hat on, But we get all paranoid about what we look, and nobody cares, you know? Their focus is on your product. Make the focus about the product and go for it. If you're just so paranoid to ask somebody, then start with your own party. I challenge each and every one of you guys. It is Wednesday. Y'all should all have a live party before Sunday ends. It's real simple. Go invite 15, 20 of your friends. Tell them, hey guys, I need to get some practice. I need you guys to get on here and I'm going to show you some things. If you like some stuff, you buy it, great. Hey, invite a friend or two. Because if they don't buy anything, hopefully their friends or two. And just practice, guys. Get out there and just do it. Because the thing of it is that if you keep making excuses and you keep staying at the gate, you're going to get stuck. But I promise you, the hustle is real, but you got to hustle in a systematic way. And you want to hustle by doing parties. Because when you invite Sally and then you encourage Sally to invite 2 or 3 friends, that is allowing you to expand your customer base. When you expand your customer base, you expand the opportunity for you to expand yourselves, right? But you expand the opportunity for you to meet even more people that you have the opportunity to say, hey, I heard you want to get your daughter in ballet lessons. Have you ever thought about doing what I do? But if you're still knocking on the door of the same 20 to 30 people every single month, and if you're not recruiting, it's because you're not making enough connections. I got that from a very good source, Chloe Cox, right? Because Chloe don't play. But the point is that you've got to get out there and do the things that scare you so that you can grow up, okay? Go up, I'm sorry. I ain't trying to tell nobody they need to grow up. Sorry, that did not come out right. But so you can go up and you can continue to go up. You know what I mean? It's about that. It's about being successful and it's about figuring out a way to go up, okay? And expand. So there's the 3 stools. Have you told them that? The 3 stools to success. If you think of a 3-legged stool, the seat is taking care of you. Make sure you're taking care of you. Make sure that you are breathing and exhaling, you're exercising, you're eating healthy, you're resting, and you're taking care of you. And then you need to get out there and party and sponsor and
Show your team how.
And then repeat. By the people you recruit, show them how to do that as well. And to be successful. And it really is just that. And when you're going places, your preparation is, you want to prepare because you want to say, I'm going to the doctor's today. There's a receptionist at least. There's going to be at least 1 nurse. There's going to be a doctor. And there's going to be a few people in the waiting room. So you should walk in there with at least 7 to 10 packets because there's opportunities there. When you're checking out at the Dollar Tree, I never not give the lady a packet. You know what I mean? Because you know what? It'll pay off. My mail person, my UPS person, my neighbor, everybody should know that you are the Scentsy lady, okay? Or man, okay? So that's what I'm doing, and that's why we're sitting here. Well, I got one eye open, y'all, doing this because I'm sleepy as I don't know what. But, you know, what they say, it's time out for saying, I don't know how. Because if you want it bad enough, you will figure it out. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Just start doing it, okay? Just start doing it. I promise you, the more you do it, because that's where the comfort comes in doing it. You're never going to get comfortable if you just keep sitting back saying, I can't do it. All right, Jessica.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Unmute myself. Okay. So just piggybacking off of one more thing I'm going to explain to you guys, and then we will let you go so we can continue to her because Carrie says she had one eye closed. But so exactly like I was listening to Carrie talk about the sales, right? And then so I sit here still in awe because if you know me, and you've been on our team for, you know, you've been a veteran consultant, like I say, and you've been with us for a while, you know, Jessica used to always say, I can count on one hand the number of months I've ever hit $2,000 in a month, okay? I can count on one hand prior to this year. And that's 8 years. 8 years going, I mean, I'm 9 now, but I can count on maybe 3 fingers the amount of months I've ever hit 2,000. I've hit 2,000 and I hit 3,100, which blew my mind last month. But I've consistently done it. Carrie says she's on more than me. And I was listening to her talk about that right now, but I'm going to tell you what I did that didn't get me there. So the first one was I wasn't prepared. I was always chasing. Like, I was chasing the week, right? Like, right now, I wouldn't start getting ready. Like, in our Level Up group, some of you posted, and you guys don't know that I do this to you, but but I do it in a way to make you realize some things that I've learned, because I was always chasing the week late, right? So what I would do right now, I'm like, oh, I have until the 15th to get 500, right? Because we had Lucy and myself, I'd always preached 500 by the 15th, 500 by the 15th. So I would say, oh, I got a couple weeks, right? I got a couple weeks. I'll wait till next week to have a party. I'll wait till next week to get the bring back my bar sampler. Or I'll wait to reach out to that girl that wanted to possibly have a party because we can put it in the 3rd week. That was my mentality. My follow-up was always on point. I would get probably 500 almost all the time from my follow-up. The only reason I would do more and hit 1,000 would be if I had a party, a bingo, basketball party. But I was comfortable. I was okay with telling myself, $500, I'll get paid, right? Because I'm a leader. That's the minimum. But I was doing the minimum, okay? What I will tell you is that is just going to coast you. You're not going to build momentum to grow. You're not going to show your team how to build momentum to grow, which that can multiply your organization. You're going to basically training your team to do 2x2 in the level up challenge. If you guys don't know, there's no time for, I told them I was not going to let them put their guard down. I was going to push them. So yes, I am pushing them, and I'm pushing myself. I'm never going to tell you to do something that I'm not going to try to do myself. But in that one, I told them, in that group, there's no more time for, I can't do this, I can't do that. I told them since the beginning of the week, like, okay, $500 by the 7th. How are you going to get it in? Start thinking about that. You should have been thinking about that last week. Like, so what I'm literally probably, I just got another $80 order right now. Probably going to have about $600 in PRV by the end of the night. Now, that was a party that I started last week, closing it out this week. Actually have 2 parties that I'm closing out this week. One of them was a Facebook party. One of them was literally a shopping link to my sister. She's a host. She's not a consultant. So I gave her a link. She wanted to get some stuff, and she's going to be over a $300 party. Again, I prepared the week before. If it was the old Jessica, I would be still working right now, not knowing, twiddling my thumbs, thinking about how I'm going to get my 500 by the 15th. But we're not doing that anymore. Like, I'm hitting 2,500 or more because Jessica will be walking across that stage with annual sales award, period. And, you know, like, I get it if you're new and you're trying to, I don't want to overwhelm you, but what I'm going to tell you is this is how you get 2,000 plus in orders. Like, I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you how to get $2,000 in orders, and that is being prepared. Giving up those excuses of, I don't have, I heard somebody say, I don't have Jessica's Facebook set up. Guess what? You don't need my setup. Guess how much I had with personal link, and all I did was share what was on the workstation. Okay, you don't need that, but guess what you do need? You need to go reach out, and you're gonna have to make the connections, just like Carrie talked about, to ask somebody to get some rewards off of a personal shopping link. You got to open your mouth and open up your business. You have to be willing to do more than one thing, because if you put all your ducks in one basket, it doesn't always pan out. So then you get frustrated and you get tired and you say, oh, this isn't for me. You throw up your hands and you quit. But that's not the way it works. You have to try multiple things. I remember that we did that. I was in a training. I don't even remember where, but I did a training on my team a couple years ago, and I talked to them about having a formula, right? And a personalized formula for you to get to 2,000, not for me, because for me, I didn't do home parties that much, right? So home parties wasn't one on my formula. My formula was basket parties and was Facebook parties and follow-up. That was my formula. So I decided, okay, 500 is going to come from my follow-up. I'm going to try to get 2 basket parties where 1,000 will come from my basket parties. And then the other 5, I'll try to do an online party, a shopping, whatever. But you have to prepare yourself for that the month before. And you have to tell yourself, okay, in Level Up Challenge, I've been telling them, okay, it's great. And I'm so excited because people are working. Do you hear me? Like, they are working, and they're like, I think I'm gonna have my 500 by the 7th. I'm gonna have my 500 by the 7th. But you know what I told them? Okay, you need to think about what you're gonna do next week, because you gotta stay a week ahead. You gotta stay ahead, because guess what? You will get comfortable and you will get complacent, and you will say, oh, I already got my 500. I'm good.
Yeah.
No, if you get complacent, you're gonna end the end of the month not hitting 2K. So you have to always be one step ahead. And that is what I've done the past 3 months that I've hit 2K plus. Because if I would have been waiting like normal, literally, we are there ain't no way I would have $600 by the 3rd. No, absolutely not. Like, girl, you should be glad 600 by the last day of the month. But I would recruit. But I mean, if you want, guys, a $2,000 check with even a team of 1, you're getting $600 off the muscle. Okay, you got to understand that. So it's all about what you want, why you want it, and what you're willing to do. Because you could talk all day. You could do 10,000 trainings like Jessica would do. You could take 10,000 books and notes like Jessica would do. But the only thing that is going to make you reach that 2K is taking action to create a structure that is not just one thing, more than one, dibble dabble here and there. Find what works for you. What do you like? Do you like online parties? Do you like Facebook parties? Do you have room for a setup? If not, that's totally fine. Go make you some basket parties. Go live and ask somebody, do you like earning rewards if I gave you a shopping link? Dude, that is the perfect, easiest way. Okay, so just like Carrie talked about earlier, she said having those connections grows your base, right? I've had this girl that she's gonna close her party at probably, I think maybe now over 600 tonight. She has had 9 people order. 9 people have gone on my way. 1 did it. 1 inboxed me, and I'm going to take it with hers. 8 other people, apart from her and the other girl, ordered online. Guys, that's 10 new people that I now get to follow up with every single month. They're brand new customers that I never had. Guess what? The 40 that I had last month with 3,100, maybe even more than 40 orders. Half of those were new people that I got from parties. Guess what Jessica was doing before these past 3 months? I was doing exactly what Carrie was said. I was probably making the same 20 people that ordered lose their mind because I kept on following up with them. Guess when? The 4th week of the month, because I needed to reach a goal. I needed to do this. You know how I tell you guys, I hate when people post that, because I get it. If you're trying to do a promotion every once in a while, I totally get it. But if you become that person that does it every single month, people are going to get tired of you. They're going to get tired, like, this girl just wants to sell. She's just trying to get that quota. If you think that they don't know it's the last day of the month for direct sales companies, you're wrong. They know. They watch you. They see you. You're not the only person that does direct sales. So with that being said, guys, you got to be prepared. If you want to hit a 2K month, I said a 2,000K, girl. If you're trying to hit a 2K month, you got to stay prepared. You got to be a week to 2 weeks ahead. And then you have to literally be planning the month before how you're going to execute the next month.
And no matter where you're at, start where you're at. So if you haven't done that, start tomorrow. Have a party by the end of this week. It's a short period of time, but if you do it, it will build the momentum. It will build the opportunities are out there, guys. You just got to be prepared for them. People are doing virtual vendor events. I just did a virtual vendor event. I picked up 8 new customers on the East Coast. Well, actually 10, because the 2 people that ran it, they also bought for me. But 8 new people on the East Coast. You know how hard it is to get on the East Coast? So, but the point is that, boom, now I know people there. Oh, the spotlight, like, what? So you just have to make sure that you're not limiting your thinking by your fears. Don't be driven by your fears. Just do it. You're the expert. Nobody knows if you're screwing up. Nobody knows that. I told Jessica I go live with empty shells sometimes, because I save the little cases. People don't know. And then what I'll do is I'll be like, oh, shoot, and I'll print up another one to show the back. You know, people don't know. We put all these little things in our head and it paralyzes us. Stop it. And here's another thing. Don't get moved by the shiny objects. Use what you got.
Mm-hmm.
What's her name? Tiffany. Tiffany is the bargain queen. Tiffany got me turned on to the Dollar Tree. You go to the Dollar Tree and find almost anything. When she told me she can get labels at the Dollar Tree, I was like, shut up. But you
We lost your sound, Carrie.
and make it happen, guys. You guys can do this. Y'all on fire. Y'all on fire. Y'all are on fire. I see even more promotions coming this month. So let's go.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so that is all we wanted to share. Does anybody have any questions before we go?
Yes, I do. It's me, Jessica
You
Gonzalez.
have to unmute yourself, remember, because I got everybody muted. But just, if it's loud, unmute yourself again afterwards.
Yes, please.
Anybody.
Y'all
Jessica.
good? Yes, Tiffany.
See if you have anything you want to share.
Hit us up.
Nope. I'm
We
just
can't hear
like,
you.
Oh, is
Can
she
you hear me?
talking? I'm over here
Yeah,
looking through.
Hey,
She's
Jessica.
so happy. Look at her. She is so
I can't hear you.
excited. I'm excited for you,
It doesn't
Tiffany.
say she's muted.
can you hear me?
Something's up, I think, with your
Let me see.
Hey,
now it shows
Jessica.
muted.
Okay,
It's
I
Alma.
unmuted myself.
Okay, now I hear you. Before I
Oh, okay. I think somebody else was trying to talk too, but no, I was just I'm just super pumped because I actually, let me show y'all what I got. Hold on. Let me turn y'all around. I just got my Scentsy laundry items in stock. So what I did before was I had the the Scentsy Fresh, the counter cleaner and the bathroom cleaner, and I sold, that right away, 2 bundles. So that was a $70 order. So my next move is to go on and move to the laundry liquid and the washer whip. So those are going, that's 3 parties or 3 little
bundles.
basket parties that I'm going to send out, and hopefully they don't come back in. But I still have some Scentsy Fresh, so I'm still going to work on those. I have a girl that I'm meeting tomorrow, and she wants to take the set. But I'm like super pumped because I got all this in, and I got bring back my bars, and I'm going to go full force with it this weekend.
Nice.
And I have a girl that's about to join. She got a $80 order right now. So
Yay!
Get it, Tiffany.
Get it, yeah, get it.
I want my 700 by Sunday.
There you
That's
go.
what I'm talking about. Yes. Anybody else?
I think somebody else had a question. I don't know if that was Yudi or somebody.
Oh, it's Jessica Gonzalez. I have a question, Lafayette. I have a question
Oh.
after Tiffany.
Okay, go, Jess.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My question was, when you do your Facebook parties, like you go live on Facebook, you invite your guests, and you just do like a showcase, and then you take orders, or do like people start commenting in the comment section, or how does that work?
Yeah.
Like that?
So basically what I've done, and there's
There's no right or wrong.
no right or wrong. And I would say start where you're at, just like Carrie said. Don't think you have to have everything to start. If you have a couple of warmers, or you have a warmer, or even warmers that you have in your house, you don't have to have a showcase.
Yeah.
Get your phone and walk around your house. I know Allison Dockey is a superstar director, and she's huge about that.
And Wendy Newgrass.
And Wendy also, like, literally walking around their house, showing their warmers. Like, this is this warmer, this is this warmer. I have this scent in here. They go to their laundry room, and they have, of course, they're utilizing the product, right? And they're showing their laundry bundle. They show how you put it in the drum of your washer. So, you don't have to have everything. But if you have products on hand, again, let me tell you, having a $2,000 month, guess what that's going to give you, especially if you put in at least 2 of those parties from follow up yourself. Let's say you don't have a host, right? Even if you have 1 party, that I always say $500 should be follow up, period. And then you should fill the rest of it with parties. But $500 of your own party every single month, guess what that's going to give you? It's going to give you $75 free, and it's going to give you 4 half-price items, 3 and a perpetual party reward. Guess what? That's how you need to be getting your stuff that you're going to showcase and how you're using. If you follow me on Instagram, if you follow Yudi on Instagram, if you follow Tiffany on Instagram, you see that we have consistently been spraying our Scentsy Fresh. We have consistently, I wipe my counters every morning. In the morning when I'm making my coffee, I show it on Instagram. And that is how we have drummed up so much excitement and so much want for those products. But if you're not using your products and you're not showing your customers how you're using them, I mean, you're just not going to get what you want. But, oh, that's right. With your question, Jess, is yes. So what I do is I have my show, I have my thing in my office. I do try to do it 30 minutes. I haven't perfected it or mastered it to exactly 30. I've been at about 38, 40 minutes. But I open up, I talk about why I joined Scentsy. In the very beginning, I say I love what I do. I talk about immediately how I've traveled everywhere. I have all my vials of sand, talking about where the beaches that I've been to. And I say, I'm going to go ahead and show you all of our Scentsy goodness. I highlight the key products that I love. And I have a little cue for each one that I go to. And at the very end, I say, if your wish list is bigger than your pocketbook, then I would love for you to help your host get an extra half-price item and book your own 30-minute Facebook party. And then I say, and if anybody is interested in learning how to do what I do, inbox me and I can help you with that, period. And that's it.
And Jessica, just to add to that, when you were saying, like, what do you do? A couple of things. You want to get people into a group if you're not doing it in your fan page. You want to get them into a group. And you want to do pre-sales. So you want to post things, show them the video of how the diffuser works, show them how the Scentsy goes, come on live, ask questions or whatever. And if you have a host, you want to challenge them to have $200 to $300 in sales before you go live. So there's things, and you guys go out there on YouTube and there's videos out there so you can see and get your own ideas. But like Jessica said, if you only have a bar, just get on there with the bar and your catalog and show. I'm like, these are all the diffusers. I don't have them all. I do that, and I still sell diffusers on my Facebook pages. Again, don't let your mind limit you and say you don't have it. You can use your catalog and you can create vision. You can say, our element warmers are amazing to be on a credenza in an office or in your bedroom on the nightstand because there's no light, but there's still amazing scent being given off. When you create that vision, people will buy it simply by you giving that description. So just get out there and just do, girl, whatever you got. Some people, I saw, go look at Melissa Devine's Facebook page. She sets it up to where she's behind, and all her stuff is like this. So she's showing you her really as she's going through the thing. So there's different strokes for different folks. Use what you got. Start with what you got. Don't go overthink it, and just do it.
And all you people, there's been a ton of people that have reached shooting star. Again, I'm not going to tell you to spend your family money on Scentsy, but if you're really wanting to create this a business, you have to understand that sometimes you have to invest a little. And if the timing is right, you need to be ordering that $200 shooting star kit because that is more than enough to show. All you new consultants that launched last month, if you have not gone live with your starter kit, I don't know what you're waiting for because you should have done that for as soon as it came in. Guys, who is like the queen of that? Diana, where's she at? Like every single time she gets a Scentsy order, she's like, y'all know what time it is. I got this big, pretty white and purple box. Her customers know. They know exactly what she's doing. It ain't got to be your order. Guess what? You should be using your customers' orders when you get them in like that and showcasing those products exactly like she does. Maybe she didn't buy. I know some of that stuff is hers, but maybe I don't got $1 to buy. Don't make that be an excuse. If you just put in a $500 party that is coming to your house, guess what? You better unbox that party on Facebook and show them what it is. Use that. Like, don't hold, I'm going to tell you, I don't do well with excuses. And especially right now, like you can't keep using an excuse. Make that be the reason why you got to tweak it and you got to change it. If you don't know how, reach out to me. Reach out to your sponsor. Like, what, I can't do this, but what can I do? Not, I can't do this. It's not working. Time out for that. Anybody else have any other questions? I'm gonna mute y'all. Somebody's not muted. Okay. Anybody have any questions? Type in the chat or unmute. Chat. I've got so many new customers since I started going live and unboxing live. Yep. Tammy said I just got an order while I'm on here. Yeah.
Hello there, ladies.
Who's that?
Hey, Jess. It's me, Jessica H.
What are you doing? Hey, girlie.
Well, I did a live earlier. I showed my June special, a little short live. I got a girl that engaged my video and she's like, hey, do you have any specials on wax bars? I was like, yes, we got several. So I really want a big bundle. And I was like, I'm throwing her the 45 special. She's like, can I have 2? I was like, what? 5 minutes that I got on to show my monthly special. I'm like, oh, okay. She goes, I told her I'll drop by. I got a sample bag. I got flyers. I've got everything for you. And she's like, I'll be home tomorrow by 5. Bring me your sample bag. I want one order this order, one order the next order. I said, I got you, girl. I'm going to hook you up. She's like, okay, come over tomorrow. So I got a customer who got 2 $45 dollars. I mean, the 10 bars for $45 special. And I said, she's like, yes, I want it. So I actually got 3 ladies for this order that ordered the 10 bar special. So I'm $143 away from 1,000.
Wow.
So God hear my prayers. I'm getting through. Bam.
Man.
I am hustling it all day today. Every day that I've gone to town, I've come back with like a $120 order. Like, where'd you go? I said, I hustled. He said, what do you mean? I sold Scentsy. I got orders. He's like, okay. 3 days in a row, just quick trips. And he's like, what? I'm going to HB. He's like, for what? I'm putting, as soon as I grab money, I deposit in HB my net spend. So you're going to HB again? I said, yes.
Yes.
I got tickets
And exactly
everywhere. Like,
exactly like she just said, like guys, y'all are gonna forever hear me preach. And for those of you that have been with us for a while, you know how big I am on video. Like, you cannot tell me, a post is not, yes, I get it. You're gonna start with post, but what is going to always outsell anything is you speaking and having a connection with somebody, because guess what? It is as if you were right in front of them, sitting across the table from each other, having a conversation. You see my my demeanor, you see my excitement, you see my passion. I say that I could explain smell-o-vision because I could literally explain to them what this smells like, and they probably practically can smell it. But video is going to trump everything every single time. Like, I get it. Some of you are scared.
and that's my fear.
Yes, but you did it. You did it, and look what it did. And look what
I know. Yes, and it's like, okay, let me give it a try. So I said, and I have had that display since yesterday afternoon. I was like, when am I going to do it? And then my dog started barking because there was neighbors exercising. I was like, shh, get out of here. 5 more minutes. And then they got settled down, and I was like, okay, I'm going live as fast as I can.
Let me tell you, before I used to think, oh my gosh, I have to have a full face of makeup on. Oh my gosh, I got to have my backdrop. Oh, and I would tell my kids, shut up. Like, don't talk. Don't say nothing. Because I wanted it to be perfect. But guess what? I don't care. Like, it's life. And if you want to recruit, you got to show the real. You know what I mean? Like, you can't pretend to be that you have everything perfect and everything in order, because people do not want to buy into that. They want to buy into, dang, this girl's over here selling like $500 in the Facebook party, and her son just went into the room and she answered a question that he had, or whatever the case may be. But that's how you recruit. You know what I mean? Like, when people see the real you, because they can put themselves in your shoes and say, dang, well, maybe I can do that. You know what I mean? So kudos to you, just like legit. I am like, so excited. $1,000 by next week.
No, she said by this week.
By
No,
this week.
$1,000 by Friday. In 2
There
days.
you go, girl. Bomb.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Hey, let's
So,
do this 3K.
Yes.
so I said, okay, I'm gonna do this challenge. I'm gonna hit those 2,000 a month, and I got one recruit. So we've been on with Scentsy for 2 days, and we're having trouble getting her in because she was a prior consultant, but like 9 years ago. She doesn't remember nothing. I was like, oh my God. I said, so much has changed. She's like, I want it personally. And I said, okay, fine. You've got to let me know why you want to come in this business. What do you engage to send it to you so I can help you? But is it you want to sell? You want personal? Because if you want to sell, let me get you where you need to go because I've got all you need.
Girl, y'all
And
hear this,
so
girl?
I have a business.
Y'all better listen.
No, I pump all my team up. So I have a portable building, but it's my wreath business. And I'm thinking, I think it's time to move this thing around. I bought 2 big displays. So I'm going to have a full wall of displays, have my girls come to my building and let them do their live. Bring your products. I have the setup. I have the light. I've got the cameras. There's not going to be no reason why you all are not going live. Even it's 5 minutes. I've got the setup for y'all. Just bring me your stuff. So we're a very small community. So I'm like, oh, girls, we've got this. We can't let failure bring us down. Yes, we did have a lot of trouble with shipping. Like all my girls hit their goals. They promoted. Everybody hit 500, 600. And I was like, shipping. I'm like, one girl hit 1,200 in like 2 weeks.
And that's why
she was my blessing from God.
that's why you're about to be a director.
So, yes.
Keep on doing. Literally, just keep on doing exactly what you're doing. Y'all, if y'all ain't learned something from Jessica, let me tell you, that being, helping your team in that manner, like she's literally training each one of them to be able to, because I'm going to tell you something, what they see her do, they're going to go out and do. And it's just going to multiply faster.
And they're doing right behind me.
Yep.
This chat I was like, okay, let's do it. There's no reason why not to. So I love to shop. I have no reason why. So I got drywall. I got pegboard. I got lighting on top. It's like, let's get this done. I need a carpenter. My husband's an oil rigger.
I need a carpenter. Alma says she's always going to tell you to go live. I sure am. Christina said I need her energy. Awesome.
See, but I'm embarrassed. Look, this is my hot mess. My Facebook pictures to this is not even me, but it's like, sometimes I've been sitting in my building for a week. I have my girlfriends like, what are you doing, Jess? You haven't even called me in 4 days. I got an order coming in. Can you hold on? Give me 5 minutes. I'll call you back. And it's like, oh, you just dished me for Scentsy. I said, hell yeah, girl, I'm getting a paycheck. So
they be like, telling me that
everybody knows that.
My brother be
That's
like,
right. So I tell my girls, hold on.
My brother be like, oh, if it ain't,
I believe you.
You know she ain't doing it. You show right. Look, cause none of y'all.
That's right. And I tell my girls the same thing. But it's like, I know who to engage with, where to pick up my customers. It's like, Jessica, what happened? I said, this light in me of Scentsy sparked and I cannot stop. And it's like, I got 2 Scentsy offices, one inside and one outside. And I sit here and think, I sit here and think, I said, you know what? I mean, I'm almost halfway paid with it. I already got all the supplies. I said, you know what? I'm making this my Scentsy office. So it's easy for my customers to come and shop what they need or what they want. And it's like, hey, let me show you what I got. This is what I have. Come over. Let me show you. I'm placing my order Friday. Because the way I've told all my friends, and I think I should say this out loud, I'm a seller. I can sell you a penny for the value. I can sell you a penny for the penny, but not because it's a value of penny. I'm selling you that penny because the value of the copper.
There you go. Girl, stop.
So.
Amazing job.
So, okay, ladies.
Job. Keep on doing what you're doing,
Thank
girl.
you. I'm hustling. Thank you.
I'm a hustler, baby.
Does anybody else have y'all hear Carrie, she's crazy. Anybody else have any questions or comments or concerns or anything? It doesn't have to be what we talked about, but it's getting late, so I'll let you. I don't want to keep you guys longer. Carrie about over here to fall asleep on me.
Answer that.
What'd they say?
When we are live, is it on our regular Facebook page? It can be.
It can be, but when I do my Facebook parties, I do them in a group, like Carrie said. But earlier, I went live with a smell session of the Bring Back My Bars, and I talked about how they can buy them. I talked about what they were, and I talked about how they can get free and half price product with the qualifying party. So it's totally up to you. I probably wouldn't do a Facebook party like on my personal page.
No,
I would, because I would just take it to a group. Whether it was my personal party I was doing, because maybe you don't have a host, but if you have a couple of products and warmers, make your own. Be your own host of your Facebook party. You don't gotta go grab a host. You can start with yourself, like tomorrow.
Yeah.
Anybody else have any questions?
We out.
Alrighty, guys. Well, those of you that are in the level up and those of you that are not in the level up, because maybe you can't see what we see. But I'm gonna challenge you guys to find a way to get $500 by the 7th. Maybe you're saying this girl is crazy. I could never do that.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
You can.
Carrie did $1,100 in one day, $700 in one day, $500 in one day,
You can.
and it's just follow up and it's believing. And if you guys keep moving forward, you got this.
You sure do.
Never give up.
Alrighty, guys. Well, we're gonna finish our Bring Back My Bar parties and Facebook parties. So we will catch y'all later. I will have the recording up as soon as I get the link. Bye, guys. Go out there and rock the rest of the week.
Bye, Tiffany.